Hey everyone, Mitch coming in from the Commander's Core studio. Welcome to the show. So on today's episode, I've got an exciting one for you. S-tier staples that cost less than $1. A lot of power for not a lot of out of your pocket. Make sure you check out that card list link in the description below. With all that said, let's jump into it. And you know I had to do this, but of course, first up, there's Wayfarer's Bauble. Just 20 cents for this gem, though that price over the years has, well, gone from, I believe, when I started this channel, 12 cents, and then it maybe spiked in price. I don't know how that happened, but yeah, it went up to like $4 or $5 or so. Finally, Wizards got the hint that people love this card and dropped it back down by putting it in a lot of things lately. Artifact for 1, pay 2, tap, sacrifice it, go get any basic land card, put it on the battlefield, tap, then shuffle. This is land ramp for any deck out there. It can go in any deck, and again, it can be turn 2 land ramp, just like a rampant growth, essentially. So this is an incredible card, one that you can throw into so many decks out there. It is, again, the most protected kind of ramp in Magic, in Commander, basically. Lands are still a no-no to touch and destroy, so yeah, if you're going to protected ramp yourself, Wayfarer's Bauble is the great way to do it in any kind of a deck out there. Just 20 cents for this S-tier card. Pick it up. Next up, while we are on ramp, Gilded Lotus Artifact for 5, 77 cents for this gem. Tap at 3 mana of any one color. Yet another card that for the longest time was like $4 or so and finally got reprinted. It is an incredibly efficient and effective mana rock. When it comes to ramping, typically the rule of thumb in Commander, unless you're Broken Soul Ring, which probably would be banned basically in any other format, is essentially that you get half as much out of it that you put into it. So if you pay for 2 for a mana rock, you get 1. If you pay for 4, you get 2. If you pay for, well, 5, where's that middle ground? Again, 2.5, right? But this one goes above that and gives you an extra mana, essentially adding 3 mana of any one color, being able to help you fix your mana at the same time. An amazing way to ramp. Again, literally, if you play this on, you have 5 mana, essentially, right next turn, you untap, you play a land, and all of a sudden, you've got 9 mana. You go from 5 to 9 mana in a turn cycle, which is absolutely crazy. Yeah, this is such a good card, such a staple. Pick it up right now. Next up, Archmage Emeritus. This one is yet another one that used to be quite a bit more expensive. Finally dropped down in price, though. A 2/2 Human Wizard for 4 mana in blue. Magecraft, whenever you cast or copy an instant or sorcery spell, draw a card. Yeah, this is an insane draw engine for any kind of a deck that has a decent amount of instant sorceries, especially Spellslinger decks or copy decks. You can do some crazy things with this one, being able to get an insane amount of card advantage for very, very cheap. Again, this staying in play equals, 7, 8, 9, 10 plus cards essentially going to be drawing off of it throughout the game. It is a crazy high-value engine, and again, there are very few things out there that actually, care about when you copy things, and these Magecraft triggers are one of them. This is absolutely incredible in a lot of decks out there. Such a high-value, high-threshold card. For the right deck, pick it up. Next up, Bident of Thassa. Again, yet another card that's price has fluctuated over the years, but down to just 26 cents now because of some reprints. Legendary Enchantment Artifact for 4 mana in blue. Whenever a creature you control deals combat to a player, you may draw a card. By paying 2, you tap it, and creatures your opponents control attack this turn if able. Such a great value engine for you. Again, you're going to be drawing so many cards. But of course, on top of that, a way to really wreck an opponent's plans. Just going, hey, you know how you like turtling up and just like building up your board or whatever? Yeah, that's not going to happen anymore. Attack. And here's the thing, forcing that attack again can not only put them into a really tough situation where they're like, well, my commander's actually just here for, its triggers and it doesn't like attacking because it's super weak. Yeah, it is basically removal in a way to say, yeah, you're throwing your, commander and other creatures potentially into a really bad situation when it comes to them attacking when they don't want to. But also, of course, you're leaving that player wide open. They have no blockers anymore. Everyone else is just free to just wail on them and take them out. And when you do, you get to draw a bunch of cards off it. So it's basically Coastal Piracy, plus, again, a way to destroy a giant wrench in your opponent's plans, and a way to get your creatures through, and a way to make, their creatures disappear. It's an amazing card. It does so much for you. Pick it up. Moving on, Forgotten Ancient. This card is so good and so much fun to play. Just 59 cents for this gem. 0/3 elemental for 4 mana in green. Whenever a player casts a spell, you may put a counter on Forgotten Ancient. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may move any number of counters from Forgotten Ancient onto other creatures. This is a crazy good card. Basically, Torian Mauler-esque, but even better. And yeah, I mean, Torian Mauler kind of has nothing going against this one, you know, except for the fact that Torian Mauler obviously is a shapeshifter, can go in any kind of a tribal deck, sure. But this one's like, hey, I get counters not just from my opponents, but from anyone, including myself, whenever I'm casting spells. Oh, and by the way, I can move those counters around if I want to. So yeah, this can either be the biggest threat on the board, or you can just go, yeah, let's dish them out to here, there, everywhere. Whatever creatures I want to have counters on them, they can be absolutely huge. So this can work really well in a Stompy deck. This can work really well in a counters deck, a proliferate deck. A lot of decks out there where this can just be a big threat. I mean, even just if you have a mono green deck, and I mean, you're like me when you started playing Commander, you're like, you know what, I just want to play with fun cards that, you know, I just want to utilize and think would be good. Yeah, I utilized this one to great effect in my very first deck, and it was like, yeah, I mean, that's really good. Players just casting spells, and all of a sudden this thing becomes absolutely massive, and I'm like, yeah, let's distribute those out. These other, you know, cards get really big. My Commander maybe becomes a one-shot KO thanks to this. You do a lot of good things with this one. Such a solid card. Pick it up. Next up, Mirkwood Bats. Yeah, if you are in any kind of a token-generating deck, my goodness, this is a must-have. A 2/3 bat with flying for 4 mana in black. Whenever you create or sacrifice a token, each opponent loses 1 life. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. This was, like, made for treasures, because, again, like, you're creating and sacrificing treasures very easily, very simply. And literally, just, like, one treasure that you make equals 6 total life lost, which is insane. You're like, okay, yeah, I make a treasure, drain everyone for 1. That's 3 opponents, 3 life in total. Okay, I sacrifice it. That's 3 opponents, 3 more life lost total. That's 6 life lost total just for 1 treasure. You are literally double lightning bolting essentially every single time a treasure is made, which is absolutely insane. I mean, the same amount of damage, but split up differently. You know what I mean? Being able to just drain your opponents in absolutely no time is crazy. So again, yes, treasure decks, clue decks, absolutely. But even just, yeah, aristocrat style decks that are making a ton of creature fodder that you're like, yeah, I made a bunch of, I don't know, like little soldiers, and I'm going to sacrifice them with my Viserys here. Go away. Okay, yeah, being able to just do that and drain your opponents out and take them out in absolutely no time. This is an insanely good card. Again, drains when those tokens come in, drains when they go away. Able to essentially just decimate opponents here, there, and everywhere. Such a good card at just 57 cents. Next up, Garruk's Uprising, another one that's seen a lot of reprints, finally dropping its price down to just 52 cents. Enchant for 3 mana in green. When it enters the battlefield, if you control a creature power 4 or greater, draw a card. Lovely. Basically just, hey, do you like big creatures? Cool. All right. Awesome. Get a lot of card draw off of this. Oh, by the way, creature control of trample. Oh, by the way, whenever creature power 4 or greater is about to control, you're drawing a card. So much value to be had. Again, when this comes into play, you're like, okay, draw 1. Okay, when I have more creatures come into play, draw more cards. Trampling over my opponents as well, giving me that way to just go, hey, not only is this a draw engine, an insane draw engine, again, it doesn't say non-token, do keep that in mind, so you can fit into a lot of token decks too, with bigger tokens, and being able to go, hey, yeah, I'm drawing a bunch of cards, but also, this is a game-ending card for me too, because I've got a lot of big, beefy creatures, maybe a bunch of worms or whatever, and it's like, oh yeah, they don't have trample inherently, but now they do, and I'm swinging through, and you lose. So yeah, this does so much utility work for you, on top of being an amazing draw engine that is low to the ground that replaces itself when you play it. It's exciting. It's amazing. Pick it up. Moving on, this version specifically of Dovin's Veto is so cheap right now. Just 60 cents. An instant for 2 mana in Azorius. This spell can't be countered. Counter target non-creature spell. Such a solid card. This is Negate, which again sees an absurd amount of play, an insane amount of play, and it should. It's an amazing counter spell. Counter target non-creature spell. Same cost, but, you know, this is an extra white pip instead of the generic one. So, okay, sure. It's the same cost, but this is slightly harder to cast, sure, but it's uncounterable, which is absolutely amazing. And again, when it comes to a counter war, you want to be the one who goes, yeah, we're stopping this now. This is not happening. Goodbye. You're not stopping me stopping you, or, you know, you're not stopping me. However it's going to go, again, what kind of a strategy you're playing. If you're trying to combo off with something and someone tries to stop that, you're like, no. Or, you know, again, if someone is trying to play something, you're like, no. Being able to just go, no, is a really good thing to do in Magic, obviously, because, yeah, players like to do absolutely crazy, amazing things, and you're like, you know what, let's just not have that happen, because I would like to win. 60 cents right now is an absolute steal. Pick it up. Now, I've joked for a little while, but there has to be someone at Wizard that is pushing, all these buttons, essentially. It's like, I'm a giant Green fan, and I think Green deserves more. Green's not doing enough lately. I mean, maybe way back in the day, all right? I mean, I absolutely loved Green as well. I was playing Giant Spider and stuff like that, and it's like, yeah, okay, Green, maybe needed a leg up on certain things, because it was just like, okay, creatures. All right, and maybe some elves that can tap for mana? Okay, cool. I mean, that's what we do. And these days, it's like, oh, yeah. Oh, and by the way, maybe the best draw as well? Sure, Green just has that. So Green's got all the best ramp, maybe all the best draw. I mean, it's close with Blue, probably. And Black's up there, too. But, I mean, Green has insane amounts of draw. Just look at Return of the Wild Speaker. A crazy good card. Instant for 5 mana in Green, choose 1. Draw cards equal to Grace Power among non-human creatures you control. For non-human creature you control, get +3/+3 until end of turn. Yeah, this is crazy good. This is crazy insane. This is absolutely bonkers. This is, unless you're playing Human Tribal, which obviously don't play this in that deck because this doesn't work. Basically, this is just, okay, I pay 5 mana at instant speed to draw probably 6+ cards. Again, let's just say your commander, which isn't a human, has, power 6. You're like, okay, yeah, I can pretty much guarantee I can draw at least 6 off of this. Maybe I've got a big Stompy deck or whatever, or, an equipment deck, whatever it is. You can easily draw 10+ cards with this with many scenarios, too, at instant speed for 5 mana out of nowhere. Or it can be a game-ending play where you're like, yeah, I swing out my army. Okay, yeah, you didn't block here. You think you're safe? Okay, cool. I play Return of the Wild Speaker, and I choose to pump my creatures +3/+3. Kind of like an instant speed overrun. Yeah, no trample, but again, you can instant speed it right after they don't block and be like, yeah, okay, this is just what's happening. Okay, cool. Yeah, you are now gone. Goodbye. Such a good card, such a solid card, and we're definitely not talking about another green draw spell next, are we? Yes, we are, because again, Green gets all the best things. Someone at Wizards is literally pushing these buttons and being like, yes, more, Green needs more. I don't know who you are, Green Mage out there, but I'm onto you. Shamanic Revelation, such a good card. Sorcery for 5, man. Another one that has ping-ponged in price over the years. Back down to 71 cents right now with some reprints. Draw a card for each creature you control. Already worth the price of admission with that. By the way, also Ferocious, you gain 4 life for each creature you control, power 4 or greater. They didn't really need to put that on this at all. In fact, I think there's a 6 mana version of this as well, an older version that's just the draw a card for each creature you control, no life gain, and that still should see a good amount of play. That being said, yeah, this is, hey, I have a go-wide strategy. Yeah, throw that in any kind of deck. If you have a good amount of creatures, you're just like, oh yeah, okay, I pay 5 mana. The going rate for 5 mana sorcery speed draw would be these days probably 4. You'd say oh yeah, if I can draw 4 off of that, that'd be pretty good. And this is hey, do you want to draw 10+? Oh, and by the way, do you have big creatures too? Okay, cool. You gain 20 life. Yeah. Or if all those creatures, again, if you just have a big, massive army, if you've got a way to churn out giant tokens or whatnot, and you're okay, yeah, all of them actually for power 4 or greater, or again, you have a Beastmaster Ascension play, Anthem, okay, cool, they're all well above 4, okay, cool, gain 40 life. You just paid 5 mana to draw 10 cards and gain 40 life. And again, they say Green is fair. Yeah, no, Green gets all the best things. You get card draw, you get ramp, you get all the best things, and Shamanic Revelation is one of those best things, so pick it up. And with that, this episode is coming to a close. Make sure you comment below with your thoughts on it. And of course, as always, thanks again and have a good one. This show and episodes like this one are possible thanks to viewers like you. If you're looking for an easy way to help support this show, make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. Also, hit that bell notification icon so you don't miss any new episodes. You can also go check out our playmats and other merchandise at thecommandersquarters.com. Another easy way to support this show is with our TCG player affiliate links. So whether you're buying a deck or individual cards, you can use this general link right here or one in the description. And the final way that you can support this show is by supporting us directly by becoming a patron. There are many benefits to being a patron, and I truly couldn't do this without all of their support.